I need a haircut. Now, I said in my Albums of the Year 2024 video that I was going to do my EPs of the year 2024 as well. Don't worry that I still have to remind you about 2024 because 2025 will be shit also. I'm not pessimistic, I'm realistic. Fuck this. I'll just go bald. Anyway, there may be a fraction of people who talk about EPs, and I'm going to be one of them. Probably, like, leader of the pack, because there's too much anarchy. You can't go running a ship when everybody is getting everybody else to walk the plank. Although that would make it a dictatorship. Or a one-man army. Is that the same thing? Not necessarily. Venn diagram. But yeah, CPs don't get as much love, and I'm trying to do this as quick as I can in order to get this video out there. I was going to do a top 5, but I'm going to do a top 10 instead, because there were 10 that I wanted to talk about in 5 seconds or less. Or 10. I don't know, I'm not good at estimations. My Art the Clown video was definitely not meant to come out on Halloween. So stop stalling. Let me get on with it. Busy bee.
Big!
Extinction AD, Ruthless Intent. Ooh, a double bill. No, but they were all doing this EP, and then someone was like, I want to make an album! Fine. Put your dummy back in. But there's enough drive in this EP to throw you around the room and make it feel like you're being stomped on whilst you're in the air, both a foot under you and above you. Bam! Jill sandwich. If you're driving from London all the way to Edinburgh and your car's on fire, your car is going to keep being on fire because it's owned by these guys. And they know how to keep a car alive whilst it's on fire.
No!
Alluvial, death is but a door. That is how hard I run into door. Music that is made deep within a chasm full of death and disease, with enough technical prowess to keep you steamrolled. In fact, the steamroller in Austin Powers is Alluvial's EP, and you are the person putting his hand out, but instead you're saying, yes! Closer! Please, Daddy! And hell followed with Untoward Perpetuity. Hell followed with Sunshines and Rainbows. The usual consensus of mixing death metal is usually to make it as tight as possible. But no, these guys are like, loosen my every hole, music. These guys want to churn through every evil thought you may have in your head and let it out with some demon horns on top. It's booming, it's loud, it's proud, it's in your face. Let's go. Safe. The Oklahoma Kid, Feather-Minded. If Devil May Cry music went straight up metalcore, it would sound like this. That is a good thing. But I miss it when metalcore becomes this bouncy, and I want it back. I want it back. Give me it back. I will hold your leg while you walk away. Give it back. It's also very dynamic in how it portrays the harsh vocals. So Oklahoma Kid, you produced a slobber knocker.
Quake!
Counterparts, Heaven Let Them Die. How I feel every time some poor soul has to listen to KSI Stick of It. If you wanted to know how metalcore and hardcore gave birth to a deformed baby that could shoot lasers out its eyes and save the world from catastrophic destruction, this would be Counterparts. They don't just want to whack you in the back with a guitar, they want to whack you in the head with an organ. They're not playing the organ because they need to save the guitar for on stage to play it. Synestia and Disembodied Tyrant, the Poetic Edda. I look a bit different because I missed this one when I was doing the list. I'm sorry, okay? 4 songs which sound like doing a waltz in a tornado, but your concrete shoes are sticking you to the ground. Somehow a tornado can't carry that. If you're looking for something similar to Shadow of Intent or Lorna Shore, then this is the sort of thing that may tickle your fancy. Various methods of screaming, various methods of intensity. Serj Tankian, Foundations. Serj bringing the absolute absurdities that he's known for. The EP tells a very interesting story. I shouldn't really joke because the story is a very intense one. It involves genocide against Armenian people that started in the early 1900s. So with all that madness going on, Serj reflects upon that ferociously. 3! Gore, a bud that never blooms. Rush mode back on. One of the best mixes I've heard this year. The EP personifies emotional outburst, and the flower is ready to bloom into fluorantimonic acid. So feel free to listen while dissolving in your seat. Persephone, Lingua Ignota Part 1. If this was a full album, this would be at the top of the list of that list. There's punchy, there's dreary, there's different hooks that keep you hooked. Got so many elements just blended into one masterpiece. Greyhaven, Stereo Grief. This EP has no problem telling you what's up, in its off-the-wall riffage, aggressive undertones, and pure and utter chaos. And this is definitely one band to look out for the future because I think there is so much promising stuff from them. And if you don't do that, that'll be fine because it's your choice. So thank you one and all. Let's enjoy or not enjoy 2025. To do that, you have to touch grass. You can do that by going to a music festival in the summer. Preferably Bloodstock if someone goddamn sells a ticket to me! Can somebody, like, be ill, like, a week before Bloodstock, or now, even, and decide, I've got the flu in January, which means I'm not going to be able to go to Bloodstock in August. This is such a disappointment. Tickets, please. If you don't give me a ticket, I will hold my breath and scream really loud. Yes, I can somehow do those two things at the same time. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, lights out.